little white bit.
Yeah, I like that. I actually like a little bit different colors to it.
You're live.
We're live.
Hi, and welcome to the U.K.E-Liquid Mixing Show. I'm your host, Benny Vapes. No, wait, I'm not your host, Benny Vapes. You wish I was your host, Benny Vapes. Basically, Benny is on a brief sabbatical trying to clean up his mess that he's made all over his body. He put pastries everywhere. We were going to do a show about pastries today. Benny was going to be wearing them, and then all of a sudden they got all crunchy and grungy and everything, and so he took a shower. But he'll be with us shortly. Along with us right now, we have our mixing guru, maestro, whatever he is, guy. No, wait, there's a guru and a maestro. So we got Graham, our guru.
Hello.
Right, yes. And we have the maestro is Tim, advocate
Hello.
for liberty. And we're missing Liam, who's
It's his birthday, so he's decided to take the day off and get drunk.
his birthday.
Liam's hiding because the reason that Benny had the mistake with all the pastries is he poured out a gallon of milk and honey on the floor. I know, Rocky, you can go after him later for that. And it caused all kinds of issues. So he's hiding.
Actually, what it is Benny and Liam went dogging together.
So welcome to the chocolate episode.
Yes.
Welcome to the yeah.
So yes, we will have Benny with us shortly, but for right now, you're just stuck with an old guy, a man with a toboggan hat on and 90-some degree temperature, and a Brit. Anybody got any questions?
Well, we can't do chat because Liam's not here.
Yeah, well, yes,
That's
we can
out the
read down
question.
chat. That'll be the best thing. Yeah, we'll read down chat here real fast. We have Tim, we have the chair, we have Craig Brown. How you doing, Craig? We got Net Reality, Billy Doling, Evening Billy, the Vaping Snowman. We got Tim B. I'm doing well, Tim. Thank you. Rocky Tooney, Mr. Milko and Honey. Phil Karras, Mike Haynes, Mike, what's going on? Vapor Bunny, armless little bunny. Lady Liberty, who has an armless little bunny. Fee, and that would be it for the time being. Hi all, and thanks for stopping by to enjoy the fruits of our labor.
And from behind the screen, you know, hello, Rocky's goons at Benny's house, because that's why the screen's off. You know, they're after him for dumping that milk and honey. So that's the milk and honey mafia there. You got to be careful there.
Now. Come on.
What?
I'm not going to help. You're the host. Come on, keep it rolling.
I don't need help. I'm just letting Tim go.
Well,
no, I'm assuming from the name that we're doing pastries.
Yeah, well, I thought kind of French pastries. I only know 2 French pastries.
Oh, is it French pastries we're doing?
Is that patisseries, is it?
Well, that's like I thought rotisserie. Is that like there's rotisserie? Rotisserie's sister.
that's a style of chicken.
Right.
Okay.
They had a little boy they named rotisserie, and a little girl they named patisserie. So that's the two. They're twins.
They're paternal twins.
Yes. So it's strictly French pastries.
I'd probably just pastries.
Yes, I think so. I think oui. Yes, it says oui. Yes. Well, actually, it says owie, owie, which sounds like you heard his finger on a rotisserie and said owie.
Yeah, Rocky, she did. She stole that. Both mixes I mixed last night. She stole your mix and the maple walnut custard. So
maple walnut custard.
Yep. It's very buttery forward.
I didn't say it was harmless. I did armless. Yes. Yeah, but all you need is the holy hand grenade of Antioch. And trying to make a creamy orange with a tiny touch of cool. Anybody got anything that they can give him for the orange.
Orange with a tiny touch of cool. Ooh.
If you want tangerine, I can give you.
Depends on what type of orange you want. I mean, if you want straight up like orange juice, orange juice Wonder Flavors is actually pretty good. Add a little bit of like some type of bitters or something to it, a little bit to add a little zest to it, and you get a like.
If it's a creamy orange, Wonder Flavors orange cream.
Yep, you got that too. Yep.
That's the type of orange that you get in a what's it called? Tap it, unwrap it.
Tap it, unwrap it.
Cadbury's chocolate egg. No, not Cadbury's chocolate.
Cadbury.
Cadbury's chocolate orange.
Oh no, that's actually
that is kind of a spot
Here we
on.
go. Bill can take his timestamps. That's the chocolate orange. Okay.
No.
With
Well,
a
that
little
was quick.
bakery orange added. That's chocolate orange.
And Craig Brown saying FA orange juice, and Phil is saying tangerine's better in my opinion. If you need some tangerine, just go pick yourself up a bottle of Wonder Flavors lemon squares. They'll get it right there.
Of course.
Bakery orange as well is good.
Yeah, bakery
One
orange is good too.
The one with milk and honey. If it's Rockies, all of it has milk and honey. Yeah. But yeah, orange is another tough one. There was two that I struggled with for a long time and finally just gave up on: chocolate and orange, both. Because orange, and Frank used to back me up on this somewhat. Orange was either baby aspirin, and a lot of it goes to baby aspirin, or just it was the zest. It was like just orange zest or baby aspirin, and you couldn't get that. Getting that middle ground is really difficult to come up with.
That's why I was really surprised when I got the Wonder Flavors orange juice. That was just an add-on. I added it before I talked to anybody, and I was like, that make a mistake, because I was thinking the same thing, because I've had some bad oranges, and I got that in. It's like, ooh, no, that's freaking orange juice. So I was actually pretty impressed. But it depends on you. Yeah, and don't forget to add your milk and honey to it. So it's Rocky Fight.
Actually, I've got the milk and honey, the one that Graham and I did. I changed to now. I have made a 200 ml bottle of Crispy Rocky Nut Treat, because I made the same thing, but I put the nut muffin,
nut cream in it.
The nut muffin, and
by now,
added it, and boom. Yeah, Fee said orange is tough. I avoid nowadays. I am with you there, Fee. I
find that the hardest one is to get a proper orange creamsicle.
Oh yeah, I tried that. That was what I was after.
There's something about the creams that turn that orange weird.
And I got a big bottle.
And you can get close, but I'm still not right where I want to be.
Orange creamsicle, Capella.
It tastes like
I picked up every one I could get my hands on.
They had an orange creamsicle. Capella had an orange creamsicle flavor, and it was one of the most.
It doesn't do it for me.
I ever put in a vape.
It ends up tasting like aspirin. That stuff.
Just blackberry custard from 26.6 is also really nice.
Yeah, the blackberry custard. I like the. That's
So
actually
you
my
put
favorite.
it in at 26%.
Yeah, because you gotta remember, Bill can't read UK dates. There's not 26 months in a year, so you can't figure it out.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, that's it. You're the backwards place with the date before the month. Okay, yeah, it's not month day year.
Finding the orange cream to make sure it is
Wonder Flavors orange cream. Graham says.
Yep.
Have you tried that?
That's what I mentioned. I'm just checking if it's the right one.
It's not bad. It's one of the better orange creams.
Greg Brown says orange popsicle is okay. As a popsicle, yeah, but is it okay as a vape?
See, the orange cream, I do get like almost creamsicle vibes from it, but the only problem I have with it is it tastes like Walmart has a knockoff brand.
No, I'll take it.
Walmart level, like creamsicle.
That's the one. I'll take it out, so I'll use that today in something.
Orange cream.
Orange cream. Actually, I'll make a Terry's chocolate orange.
Fee, I just picked that up too. Rice episode's coming up, and that's actually going to be in with it because it is a rice candy. I picked it up too. So Fee, if you try it, we'll talk about it. That's coming up soon.
He's in the shower.
He's in the shower. Yes. Unfortunately, we don't have access to his OnlyFans cam, so.
Bakery Orange. Who does Bakery Orange?
Joe would not be able to even speak if he's too busy. So, yeah.
Bakery Orange.
Yeah, Bakery Orange is really nice.
Who does Bakery Orange? I haven't heard of Bakery Orange.
I believe it's Liam. Either Liam is one of you three. Is it either Liam, Net Reality, or Zippy talked me into the Bakery Orange? No, good job.
That might have been me. So that's.
Oh no, he's out of the shower. His For OnlyFans segment's over, so he's back.
Hello, everybody. Hey, Pub, you alright, mate? I didn't have you on because of the time when we had some casters on, you'd fallen out with them. So it was a little bit. That's why we haven't invited you on. But I didn't know if you do shows and so. But yeah, we'll have a chat and we may get you on at some point. But that's why at that time you'd fallen out with obviously JP and Shrek. So yes, it wasn't really. I couldn't really have you.
What was Bakery Orange? Is that SSA?
Sorry about that. Hey up, guys, everybody.
Yeah. I don't know who does Bakery Orange. He said SSA.
I don't remember now. I'll look it up quick. I know I like it.
Is it like just orange cake or something, or what's it supposed to be? Bakery Orange? Is it like?
No, it's like a dark. It's kind of a dark orange, almost like it's got like some chocolate tones to it.
Bakery Orange has a chocolate tone?
I think it's SSA, Bakery Orange.
It's SSA.
Well, that doesn't really make sense then.
I can't explain it. It's not quite chocolate tones. It is bakery. It's like a baked orange, but it's got it goes really well. The chocolate tones. It's got this.
Wait a second. A baked
candy. That's what I'm thinking. Candy, not like.
Who bakes an orange?
It's weird.
I've never had baked orange.
It is SSA right there.
Cut orange into slices. Sprinkle sugar on it.
Yeah, that's what it was. Candied orange, not chocolate candied. I used it in the
oven.
In the oven.
You bake an orange.
I do.
Yeah.
You're weird.
Put it in with duck. You can put an orange in with a duck.
With a duck.
Stick it up its ass.
It kind of is like that. It's kind of like that. That's what it is. It's kind of like
you stuff the duck's ass with orange peels and then
with an orange. With an orange, just stick an orange in it.
I apologize about the chocolate.
So it's like the pig, except for where they have it in its mouth. The duck has it up the backside. Okay.
Yes.
That sounds fantastic. I'd eat that all day.
I don't remember what I made.
Rubbing alcohol. Yep.
Yeah. So it just says herbs a stickler for e-liquid cleansing, so I use this.
Anyway, what we talking? I've come into a conversation. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, we were trying to figure out whether or not the pasties were the ones that they wear on their nipples that you were talking about, where it says the French pasties.
It's the patisseries.
Oh, patisseries. Are we just doing French pastries, or are we just doing
whichever pastries you want to talk? We
didn't know which ones to talk about, so we started talking about
the self-adhesive ones. We want to talk about the self-adhesive ones versus the ones you glue on, because the ones you glue on get stuck.
Mike was wanting to do an orange, so we were trying to help him out with orange. What orange was the best?
I was trying to remember the bakery. I remember having candied field.
Doug says, Benny, you'll put the orange where? You might enjoy it, mate.
Orange with dark chocolate, wrap it in foil, and put it on the barbecue.
Craig Brown likes Flavour Monk's orange. Is the closest you found to a natural orange flavour.
It's so hard to get that now anywhere.
And Tim B says Cap Juicy Orange.
I actually wouldn't mind that. I don't think that actually sounds pretty good. Taking orange, if you wrap it up in like tinfoil with some dark chocolate, it might be really good.
Yeah, well, duck,
You might enjoy it. I've said that.
Yeah.
If you like orange,
lemon orange rice candy. Yeah, see, lemon and tangerine, I can see because they both taste alike.
Yeah, well, Pugsy's typical is orange. That's very orange.
Like I said, it depends on which orange did we decide that we were going with here. What kind of orange does he want?
Don't know.
I don't know, Mike. What kind of orange did you want?
Yeah, because it really depends. There's lots of different types. You got like a candy, you've got sweets, you got actual candy oranges, and then you got the oranges and cream, and then you got like the bakery orange is weird, like candied, like cooked candied.
Juicy orange is nice. I like juicy orange is quite nice.
Yep, juicy orange is pretty good. I actually I do like the Wonder Flavors orange juice. I think that's a good one if you want looking for a drink, trying to make a drink.
Is it what's that one that I got? Fantasy orange is all right.
Who's that by?
Creamy candy like orange is what he's looking for.
Fantasy is the name of the company. It's sold at Chef's.
Creamy candy orange?
No, Fantasy Orange.
Fantasy orange.
Is that a creamy candy orange?
I don't know. I've never had it.
Candy orange.
What would you think of if you had a creamy candy orange?
It's like a Fanta orange. Is what is it? Is the fantasy ones? Fanta drink.
Fanta the soda.
Fanta? Oh yeah, so we're still talking drink, like a Tic Tac level of orange.
Yeah. See, that's the harder one to get too.
Yeah, that's
the one that can go like that's the one right there that goes
taste kind of
the aspirin if you're not careful.
Yeah.
And the problem is, as soon as you get the level where you actually can taste the orange where you want it, you're on a fine line between that and aspirin.
Yeah.
One drop too many and you're on the opposite
I kept
side.
getting just the like when you would scrape the rind of the orange and basically the zest.
Mm-hmm.
That was real strong shit that was just too overpowering, and I couldn't get it calmed down. And then once it would calm down, then it would become baby aspirin. So it just went from one extreme to the other. Yeah.
I need the bakery orange.
Jim B is saying juicy orange and golden pineapple at 1-to-1 ratio, and it gives the orange taste.
That's not a bad idea.
So there's some different things to play around with and try.
I'll say the one I tried and I could not believe how bad I didn't like it. How much I didn't like it was the orange cream from TFA.
Yeah,
that was
creamsicle.
Worst.
Orange creamsicle was horrible. I got a big bottle of it. I was looking at it. Yep. This was like kind of one of those things where I was, you see the picture with the orange creamsicle and the stick. And then you're thinking, oh my God, that'd be fantastic as a vape. So I ordered like a 30 ml bottle and got it in. And I was like, this is horrible. I got to get rid of it somehow.
Candied. I'm actually kind of curious about that lemon orange rice candy. That might actually be the one to try. But I haven't tried it yet. That's coming up soon. But that might be one to try because that actually is a candy. It's orange. The lemon's not going to come through all that strong if there's a good orange flavor there. And the rice candy, that's just like your starchy candy base. That might be one to give a try.
So now for the pastries, what are we?
Patisseries.
I'm sorry. Oui. Okay.
Yes. Well, I was coming up with the title for the show, and I thought we hadn't talked about pastries for a while. Like your tarts, your cheesecakes, you just general to make it into a pie or a tart,
like sugar pie.
Yeah, or do you know what I mean? What we could do, because it's the hardest thing to get is that pastry to come through in it. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know what everybody else does for putting their pastries together. Where you get that.
Everything I have as a bakery. I think bakery and taste pastry. Basically, whenever I start, when someone says pastry, I think bakery.
Bakery. Yeah.
Right, and most everything I vape is pretty much bakery related to some extent. It's got some kind of cake or some kind of cookie or some kind of something in it to get the bakery. And then you try, my hardest part is not getting that. It's trying to put like a touch of lemon flavor in it or a touch of orange flavor or a touch of something. You don't want it overwhelming. You want the bakery to be the main thing, but you want that subtle note. And I can't ever get my bakeries to play well with a subtle note of some kind of fruit, usually. That's the hard part.
I agree, Craig. Pie crust and cookie dough. you get the right combination, that's pretty close.
I think pie crust cookie dough was a band in the 80s, wasn't it?
And you can get the pastry zest from Flavora actually isn't a bad one too. If you really want to kind of pull it back to pastry, if it goes a little too bakery, it helps a little, but only if it's close already.
Yeah, Craig, Innerware biscuit if you're going biscuit. You know.
Yes.
And sugar cookie, capped sugar cookie. Yeah.
Fee's got a good one right there. Pie crust and croissant.
Yeah. Shortbread cookie is really tastier with some butter.
Because a pastry should have a nice buttery note to it.
Not necessarily, no.
Most pastries I ever eat always have butter. Usually, what you do is you layer the butter right on there between the layers. That's how you make a pastry.
Well, it depends on, like I said, if you're going to a bakery, a pastry, no. If you got a cake, you don't necessarily have a buttery. Now, if you got Philadelphia butter cake, there you go. There is the bestest one going, and it's got butter in the name, you know.
It does. It does.
Innerware biscuits used quite a lot in things. It's quite a versatile flavour. Is Innerware biscuit though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, you can use it in a cheesecake. You can use it in a cookie. You can use it in a biscuit. You know, you can use it in
almost any bakery. Almost.
Yeah.
Well, sugar cookie is close for me, at least. I can put sugar cookie in a lot of different stuff as well. You know?
Yeah, because sugar cookie doesn't really taste all that much like the sugar cookies we're used to eating at the holidays.
No, but it's got when you put it in, it gives it a nice bakery note with just a hint of sweetness. I mean, it's sugar cookie is probably the wrong name for it because it's not really that sweet.
No,
you know?
It's definitely like it's more almost on the lines of almost a butter cookie, almost.
Yeah. New York cheesecake is also a good one. I don't know. I've seen the New York cheesecake. I got a small bottle of it, and I believe Graham may have been the one that runned it for me.
Which is that?
The Taste of New York Cheesecake. Is it Capella New York Cheesecake?
That's more of the.
That's the one that basically I tried, and someone mentioned that it might have a slight baby sick note to it, I believe. And now I get that. And I know it had to be you because I don't know anybody who uses the term baby sick. Most people just call it puke.
Yeah, TPA cheesecake.
TPA cheesecake, that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew it was one of those because I was like, yeah, then I started tasting it, bastard.
Yep. And I agree with Apathy Miller. Flavor West.
We could have a show where we could ruin flavors for each other.
Each of us can ruin one flavor for everybody out there.
Yes.
It's all right. I would like to say that's why I was just clearing up why. Obviously, I know what you don't like them and that. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But we're all good. We're all rosy. Yes. I like you. I don't have a problem with you.
Innerware biscuit with some butterscotch ripple makes it a nice darker biscuit.
Oh,
I have not tried that. That's
no, it's a good one. Is that Craig? Do you? If you like a bit darker of a biscuit.
That's the thing. Innerware biscuit actually works so good. You can almost make a cone, like a waffle cone.
Do you
almost?
Craig, when you do that, are you doing like say the butterscotch ripple in at like a 0.25, something low, just to kind of? Or are you putting the butterscotch ripple in at a higher?
I would have said about 2. I have real trouble tasting that butterscotch ripple.
Right.
Graham uses it like 9, 10.
Just one of those.
Yeah, but you can't taste strawberries either. So
yeah.
Right, I've done a chocolate orange.
And does it taste like chocolate orange?
I already have.
Well, it tastes like chocolate orange and fudge because I've got fudge in that. But on the back of the hand, it's quite close. Shall I share it?
Yeah.
Chocolate orange right there. It's in chat. But it's got cult flavors.
So for the oranges, I've used the orange cream and bakery orange. The cream from the orange and the chocolate frosting and the grandma chocolate should make up the chocolate. I have a feeling it might just end up tasting like orange chocolate frosting.
Right.
Yeah.
because it's kind of reminiscent of that in the back of the hand, but it could smooth out into a chocolate orange. I don't know. That's going to take about 3 weeks to steep. I'll label it and put it to the side.
Will says cheesecake bits smell like baby shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
It depends on what you're using for the cheesecake, but yeah, some of them do have a little bit of an offensive
the
smell.
strawberry cheesecake, Wonder Flavor strawberry cheesecake doesn't.
Nope.
That's good.
Yep.
Grade is saying 3 to 4 to equal innerwear a biscuit. Good for darker base for the banoffee pie that he makes.
Herb.
Yeah.
See, I would be afraid to go that high because you're basically putting in the butterscotch almost the same as you're putting in the biscuit.
I just told him where Liam is anyway tonight.
Just want to hint.
Yeah, you guys were out dogging.
Oh no, he's
At
not
least that's what
dogging.
Bill told us.
No, he's not dogging tonight. He's rounding up the sheep on the hills because he
Oh.
believes that if you take them up to the edge of the hills, they push back better.
They push back. Oh, okay.
So he's going back with his ex-girlfriend.
Basically, he's sheepdogging.
Did he
Sheepdog,
take
yeah.
100 of them up there so he can figure out the percentage?
Yeah, exactly.
How many go over? How many don't?
And by the way, it's Liam's birthday this week, so wish him happy birthday.
Yeah.
Every
And
birthday. Oh, last
Rocky
week was
Tweed
you.
said, add Farmer John's cheese.
There you go.
Yeah, Parmesan cheese to it. Yeah. So,
Don't forget. And to make it a little bit more fun, Rocky, we got to make sure that Benny adds some of that beef to his.
yeah, we could do a beef pie, couldn't we?
Yeah, there you go. Oh, you can make yourself a beef pastry. Go for it, Benny.
Yeah, a beef dough suet pastry.
The butterscotch ripple mutes a lot after a couple of weeks. Okay.
That is true. It does kind of settle down pretty fast. It'll like all of a sudden be there, and then wait, where'd it go? It's there, but it's not like in your face.
Can you like boost it with a little caramel or something? No.
Yep, I usually do.
So obviously, we're getting back to pastry. What does some people put pie crust in and that lot. The flaky pastry, like I say, if you've had what is it? Flaky pastry, banana guava flaky pastry.
Yep.
Yes.
That has a really nice flaky pastry to it. I like that pastry taste to it. But I've never tasted it in all else other than that. So I don't know if it's an American flavour or it's... Luke, you all right, buddy? So I don't know. Has anybody... Bill, you've tried them, haven't you?
I've tried them, but I don't know of anything else that's kind of... the thing with those were they were all... That was super sweet.
Oh, they were sweet. Oh, yeah, they were.
Because there was a lot of... because that basically... that being made... That where he's from... everything is really sweet. So that was done on purpose, not because of the fact that they were doing a commercial juice and they added it to it. It's because the stuff that they eat is like that. And that's that's what they like. So it actually, it's good, but yeah, it's kind of hard to tell in a lot of cases because there's so much sweetener in it that you're trying to pick out notes that you don't know how they would be without that amount of sweetener pushing them also.
Yes. If you haven't tried them,
I
do like them.
Get bumped with that sweetener, and it brings out different notes and everything.
Mm-hmm. But they were good. They were really good.
Yeah,
but
well, yeah.
Just,
You
had
guava
to have
flaky
a bit of a
pastry
sweet
had
tooth.
the there's a couple of them had that pastry note in them.
It was guava banana.
Guava banana.
I've got.
I had a debate on it because Bill told him that I told him it was banana, and he says there's no fucking banana in it.
There was the line there. There's the cream cheese flaky pastry guava.
Yes.
And same mango, cream cheese flaky pastry mango. And they also did a pineapple.
Oh, right. I only got the.
Yeah, that's the second line. Not
He
the
also did a strawberry.
I bet I like that one, an all strawberry. We
The
can't get him in.
strawberry is good, and it's the one that I like the best. And he basically said that the strawberry was one that he really wasn't planning on doing.
All right.
Had no intention of. The only reason he did the strawberry was because he's in America and he realizes everybody here likes strawberry.
Yeah.
But technically, with where he's from in Puerto Rico or whatever, strawberry is not really something. The other three flavors were more natural for where he was doing. Yeah. He just did the strawberry. He was like, and I knew the strawberry is probably going to turn out to be the best seller, but the ones that he liked best were the other three because they were more natural flavors for him for where he.
Yes.
Yeah, the original line, you had the cream cheese flaky pastry and the guava flaky pastry. Yeah. The originals, I had those. They're here somewhere. I still have some of them.
Well, he did the he did in the original line. He did a flaky pastry in it also.
Yep.
And then he did a flan cake, which was Nancy's
flan cake. That's right.
That was his. Yeah. That's his wife.
And he did the pineapple upside down cake, didn't he?
Yeah. Yep. With rum.
Rum upside down. Rum upside down cake. Yep.
But the flan cake was actually his wife's deal. She's the one that Nancy's flan, because hence the name Nancy.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, that worked best one that I've had with a pastry that tasted really, like a flaky pastry.
As far as a commercial juice, yeah, I'd agree with you.
Other than that, the Crimson Seed is quite nice as a flavour, as from Rochford Project, that does a tart, easy to tart base with strawberries, and that's really, really nice. That's tart and nuts. I don't know. Did you try that one, Graham?
No. I keep on meaning. Well, the thing is, it's strawberry, isn't it? So
yes,
it's just going to
be very sweet. Grams out
a white flavored flaky, flavored tart.
Yes, the tart's nice on that one as well. The tart's nice on that, but I don't get many of them where I taste it and I think, oh yeah, that's a pie crust, or that's, do you know what I mean? The commercial juices, and I think bakeries, if you're not doing a donut or you're not doing a cheesecake, the bits in between are not always that good.
Like with the apple pie that we did, because it only had the 2 ingredients in it.
Yes.
So you only had, like the apple pie and the filling.
Yeah, but that we really pushed the pie crust up in that.
Yeah.
But there's what was it? FA pie crust at 4.
Mm-hmm.
If you drop the FA pie crust down to 2 and put 1-on-1 pie crust with it, you get or even a bit further and put the 1-on-1 pie crust. Those two together get that kind of pie crust you get on it's Kipling's.
All right, yeah.
It's that kind of.
You lose the cinnamon note that way, though?
Oh, well, this is without filling. I'm just talking about the pie crusts. Because I went through a big stage of testing loads of pie crusts, and I'm really sensitive to coconut. So I get a lot of coconut when I taste AP. So a lot of the pie crusts I get a lot of coconut, that slight coconut taste in it. My favorite pie crust was always Flavor West, because that's slightly darker, slightly burnt around the outside. So if you want you can do a pie crust, say, with 1-on-1, and for the shortbready kind of pie crust, and then you can put the Flavor West one in to slightly burn the edge, crisp the edges and burn the edges up.
I got a TFA pie crust.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
That's the one I get. That's one just tastes of coconut.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it in a mix. It don't say it's not a pie crust to me.
Smells.
Well, my favorite one's 1-on-1. 1-on-1 pie crust is that stuff is lovely.
Will says he mixes 3% double kiwi, TPA 4%, VB, ice cream TPA with 2% rainbow candy cap.
Now the banoffee pie smells like popcorn butter. Why does so much grape stuff have a popcorn butter flavor smell to it for me for some reason? I have a lot of it that I get a popcorn butter off of.
It's probably the butter. It's probably the butter that's.
There is some kind of there's something, because I've gotten it off quite a few different things. It's a note that I get off stuff like you get coconut. I don't get coconut off anything, but I get popcorn butter off of a lot of stuff for some reason.
Will also says pastry and pie vapes taste burnt to him. That's what Graham was just on about. You get that burnt taste to it.
You know what the funny thing is I'm back in the corner of the house in a little room back here is where my little corner of the world. And I keep the door shut most of the time so the cats don't come in here and bug the crap out of me or whatever else. And like if my daughters or anybody comes in, they always walk in and they're like, "Oh my God, it smells like a bakery in here. This place smells fantastic." And it is weird when I get up in the morning and first come in, I can smell it because you haven't been sitting in here in it all day. But it does. It smells really good because all I pretty much vape is either the vanilla or the custard, or I'm doing all kinds of bakeries. And that's pretty much about all I vape. So it just permeates in this room here and just it's all you smell. It's really actually quite good, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, sometimes I do like a pastry taste. I do like, do you know what I mean? Donut, not so much. I can do a donut now and again, but I do like a pastry. I do like a pastry, but it's got, but like I say, the flake of it. Even when I'm eating, you know, like Cornish pasties. I don't know if you well know what a Cornish pastry. I like the puff pastry one rather than the short crust. I'm more of a puff pastry sort of guy, which gets me with a bit of a sweetie.
Which with the puff pastry, the innerwear biscuit will give you more of that.
Right.
That feel of a puff pastry, yeah.
So that's like I say, that's what I sort of like is that puff pastry, that flaky pastry sort of thing. You don't like tobacco flavors? Taste like popcorn? Do you mean
tobacco
like that?
flavors are horrible. I can't do them. Dave, what's going on? Yeah.
Hey, Dave.
Rocky says his whole neighborhood smells like milk and honey. The entire neighborhood smells like it. You know, so.
Yeah, they had to dump a gallon of it. You know,
He's using it for his garden.
I had a gallon on those pastries on the floor, and Benny got all sticky and had to go take a shower. You know, it's all Liam's fault. So now that you know, Rocky has his goons out hunting for Liam.
Yeah.
I think that the two, you know, Fee said she hadn't had a donut vape in ages. I think donut vapes and pancake. I have never tasted a good pancake vape. Now, I have tasted good Belgian waffle type vapes.
Yeah.
But pancake, no, which is kind of weird because the Belgian waffle and the pancake, it's like a waffle and a pancake. They're the same damn thing, except one's got little square holes. Oh, that was horrible. I've tried that.
Yeah, I didn't. Bill, I'm with you there, mate. I've got a bottle of that. I didn't like it either.
Brutal. That is a brutal flavor.
It is.
Yeah, I didn't get what everybody raved on about that for. I got a bottle.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's got a nice, strong maple flavor to it, but that's the only saving grace of that flavor.
I bought it at a local vape shop and took it back. That's
I think there's a reason, Bill, that they gave me those from the local vape shop. I didn't pay for those.
Yeah. I was there and some guy was talking about how good it was and everything. He actually liked it. That's all he vaped. And so I was like, well, give me a bottle of that. I love pancakes. So I bring it home. I put it in a tank.
You got the French dude there.
I vape it, and I was like, holy crap, this shit's horrible. So I took it back and I'm like, look, I know you guys aren't going to want to take this back because it's been open. But if that guy comes back, you can tell him, you can give him my address and everything else. And he's like, well, we know you. It's not a big deal. And I'm like, you can give him this bottle because I can't vape it.
Will's thinking of making a raspberry kiwi ice cream.
Yeah, and do you see the up above where he posted his other?
What he makes. Yeah. It does sound good.
That doesn't sound bad. I've never had the kiwi the ice cream before, but I imagine it's just like a nice creamy kiwi with a little bit of a candy like Skittles-ish vibe.
Do you know? Just lately, I've got a thing for kiwi, strawberry and kiwi. Do you know what I mean? That sort of kiwi in things. I just think it gives it a little bit sharper and it's a little bit more tastier. Do you know what I mean?
I think you're right. I think that's exactly what's in there is TFA pancake. Probably
is. Tim doesn't like Jam Monster blueberry. So
I actually like the Jam Monster blackberry better.
Right.
But because I talked into the blueberry, it's like it's not as good as the blackberry.
I did a bakery that I love, but other than that, I don't know. It was like a local vape shops mixture, and it was really good. But I couldn't get it anywhere else, and I to this day have no idea what it was. But you know,
Pancake Man was the third juice I ever bought. and I just thought, oh shit, is vaping this bad?
Yeah.
The Rockies were working on an Elvis milkshake. It must have peanut butter and banana in it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm figuring. You know.
Yep, peanut butter, banana, and don't forget the bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And bread, because we always liked a sandwich, so it was peanut butter banana sandwich, right?
And
Hey, Up Me Duck wants to know, do I put kiwi up my ass? Unfortunately, no. It's a one-way exit. Unless you have a cheeky bum wank.
Yeah. Well, since you were trying to put an orange up his, you know,
yeah, that's true.
only fair.
Yeah.
Kiwis are smaller, so he's got the advantage.
Yeah, and it's a little more oblong there on the end. It's, you know, that orange is gonna you gotta wallow that.
Maybe you're lucky as a tangerine, a little smaller. I don't know.
Hey, Eugene, you all right, mate? New to the show.
Hello.
Thought I'd share I vape desserts, sub-home, and net tobaccos mouth to lung. Not wrong with that, mate. Not wrong with that. I do like a net tobacco. Do you know what I mean? I do like I like an hybrid net tobacco. And one of my favourite ones is Macca's RY4 from Juice Cabin. That's my personal one. Best Single Liquid, now the something else.
They've moved over just to tobaccos.
Tobaccos, yeah. He's some of these are not too bad, but like I say, my favourite is Macca's RY4, which is an RY4 hybrid net tobacco. It's one of my favourite ones. And I do.
Best thing at the moment is quite good to get the net tobaccos from. If join them on the Facebook group, there's he's starting.
I get emails. I get emails all the time.
Starting with the discounts again.
Yes. So yeah, just go over. If you do net tobaccos, go over to either Juice Cabin or over to Best Single Liquid. I know Mark Nature Vape's getting some ones from Francine. So he's getting some.
And if you're doing desserts sub-home, it's, you know, the thing is finding them with a nice dessert flavor, but not much sweetener, and then that sub-home coil will last a little bit longer.
And it depends on what dessert you're using too, because some of the best tasting ones are still coil killers. The flavorings are.
Yeah.
Yellow cake. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Right away, yellow cake.
Yeah, if you
Love
can,
it, but
you know, if you can get it with and keep that sweetener down, though, it'll usually add the life to the coils. Yeah,
but sometimes you want that sweetness in a.
Well, you can get the sweetness
do you know
without
what I mean?
putting the sweetener in, though, in some stuff. You know.
Yes. Yeah, you can, but it does. Like I say, I do sometimes. Like I say, you do sometimes want that little bit of a sweetener in the cake.
I put
or the pie.
0.25 in almost everything.
Yeah.
it's still good. Even if you use the sweetener, you're probably going to still get better coil life than you would off a commercial juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know if apathy's still there. I did make that V2. I adapted it so that it would have UK friendly flavorings instead of the.
Yeah, Dave, he didn't say, or no, screw you, Will, he didn't say he does sub-home tobacco. He said he does tobacco MTL, not sub-home. So
Yeah, I can't do sub-home tobaccos, even IY4, just a normal IY4.
yeah, MTL tobacco gives you more of a, it's almost like since you're MTLing it, it's almost like the old cigarette type thing.
Yeah,
You can get
yeah.
yourself mentally, into it
Yeah.
more. Yeah, I don't think you want that.
You're gonna make that. I
rush.
mean, a decent just start to MTL would be red burley with sweet and smoky. Just those two, you're good. That's a decent MTL.
Net tobaccos, not just
Not net. Oh yeah, natural extracted. Yeah.
The tobacco base is not bad that I have in there. I don't know what I've done with it. I think that's from FA.
milk
That's
and honey, coil friendly. Yeah.
Milk and honey's coil friendly.
Who was it?
Oh no, it's 1-on-1. It's 1-on-1 tobacco base VG.
Oh.
Yeah, but
That's-
one-on-one is so hard to get.
Oh no, that says open brackets VG.
Yeah.
Where are you getting one-on-one now?
From 1-on-1 or
Three
sometimes
months
off Amazon.
3 months steep.
Yeah. It doesn't last long enough, mate. It doesn't last long enough, honestly.
Where do you get your one-on-one at, Benny?
I think, do you know what? I think I got that in a mystery box.
Yeah.
So it was from Chef's.
Right, but you can't. But Chef doesn't carry one-on-one now, though, right?
But that's probably why it went in mystery box.
Yeah. Because that's like Bull City. You can't get it. You have to order straight from one-on-one, or you can't get one-on-one now.
Right. But that's where I think it came in the mystery box when I did the mystery box of. I think it was a mystery box of Doom that came in when it were all dodgy stuff. Do you know what I mean? Stuff.
Well, I thought that was all of them.
Yeah, Nom Nom's Graham saying Rocky Tooney saying Chefs has 1-on-1.
They're all discounted in Chefs as well at the moment. The one-on-one.
Yeah, I think.
And there's always the direct from 1-on-1, which isn't as bad as it was. They dropped their prices back to normal.
Ooh, guys, if I happen to go away real quick, it just means that I'm under a severe thunderstorm warning right now.
All right, mate. Yeah. All right. So I use these juice cabin net. Yeah, the nice nets. They're nice nets. Some of them I don't like. Some of them I do. I like it. Like I say, the hybrid ones I like. He did do one for the NUVS show. He did the Cuban little miniature cigar ones. He did. We did used to say that it was inspired by NUVS. But obviously they changed the name now that Les has passed away.
The other one is it Stick Mix?
Mix, yep.
They do net tobaccos.
Yes, he does, yes. You can get them at Chefs, can't you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
No,
Larry uses
you
those.
can't get them.
Oh, you can't get them anymore?
I think they're only in Nom Noms over here.
Right, it used to be at Chefs. You used to be able to get them at Chefs.
A severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for your location.
Oops.
Ooh.
Ooh.
My phone just told me it now.
Do you have to go to air raid shelter? Is it going to go, woo?
No, we just got some nasty ones just a little west of me. It'll be here in probably 10, 15 minutes.
See, 101's still in glass bottles. See, we don't because they're all rebottled over here. So they all come like so. So we don't get, I don't think you get any in a glass bottle now, do you? Don't know.
I'm kind of agree with Rocky.
The last glass bottle of anything I got was like the naked naked juices.
Yeah,
John
I got
Paul
the-
says, why tobacco if you're giving up smoking? To be fair, mate, because sometimes you just need that little bit of it.
Yeah. It's
Taste.
not you're not giving up the flavor, you're giving up smoking. You're not worried
Don't you
about
go-
the tobacco flavor, you're
No.
worried about
No.
what the
But
smoke does.
my brother was really kind of because I got him into the vaping. He was like, I only want to do tobaccos because that's what I'm used to and everything like that. And I said, try some fruits, try some. I don't like the fruits. I tried, but he's trying these single ones from the corner shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are no.
the 4 for $5. And I said, listen, I'll make you some and I'll pass it over. I think I gave him cookie chow.
All right, yeah.
Because it had tobacco in, Tam's cookie chow, and he's given up vaping. He's now on the little tobacco pouches. Some people it's just not for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and other times you find later on that, hey, the reason why I wasn't able to actually transfer and I still do using is because I'm using the tobaccos. And once you transition over to a fruit or a bakery, then it's like, oh, all of a sudden I'm not craving those tobaccos anymore because they don't taste as good.
But you also got the problem if you don't like sweet stuff, which my brother doesn't. He doesn't have any chocolate, doesn't have anything like that, and every juice that he tries is sweet.
Yeah, most of them are.
Yeah, my brother-in-law is that way. He doesn't care for the sweet stuff. He can do, and I used to golf with a guy that basically would vape tobaccos, but he was like, no, I have no interest in the other stuff. He said, I've tried it and I don't like sweets. He said, so I don't want any of that stuff. He said, if I'm going to do it, I want the tobacco flavor.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, if I want to do it, that's the last thing I want, because I worked in tobacco as a kid, and basically the taste that you get is the smell and the being around tobacco, because you're not getting the smoke, you're getting the tobacco. And I don't like the tobacco because that brings back horrible memories. And that flavor in your mouth was never good. I never really liked the smell of just raw tobacco
leaf. Yeah. I can understand that. Like I say, some people, you just, every now and again, I like it in a mouth to lung and just have a little chug.
Yeah, it's nice here for like over here once in a while. I keep them over here now. Use it every once in a while.
Do you like cloud chocolate?
For me, it's not an all day thing ever.
Anyway, while we're on about tobaccos and that lot, if you watched Simon 62 show on Saturday night, they did what is it? What's it called? TVP? Did they say strumming?
Torture
TVP. So they're doing every fortnight. They're doing a Torture TVP. I think it was Paul that brought it up. Pugs were giving him some hassle because he didn't do it, and they're saying he should be. He was saying he ain't doing it, and carried on and all this. And then someone turned around and said, "Well, why don't you do something?" And Pug said no. So is anybody on the mixing over on the vape community? I want you to go over, and we're going to start a petition. We're going to call it, because he brought it up, did this, Punish Puds. So we want a petition. We're going to say Punish Pugs needs to be part of a Simon show. So when TVP's not doing it, Pugs needs to do something. And I think it should start off with Century Eggs. That's what I think.
Yeah, I also think that that's not going to be allowed in the house. So he's going to have to do an outside podcast version.
Yeah. That's what I think. I don't know if everybody's agreed with that. That I think we should have Punish Pugs on Simon's Saturday show.
Century Eggs, is that the same thing as a balut in the Philippines?
It's that black egg that's...
where you bury it in the ground for so long?
You bury it in the ground.
Yep. Yes. Exactly,
They're not
Punish
really
Pugs.
a century old, but I mean, originally they were buried for years. So
I do think that's what it should be. We should have Punish Pugs. If everybody's agree, it should be. We'll go on to there and put it in as. I think we'll have to start off. We'll put in Punish Pugs is a new hashtag. So anybody who's doing Punish Pugs. There we go.
Oh boy.
So I need you to bring that up on every show.
Shit story, you realise that?
Exactly. He was going off on one that TVP didn't eat his surstrumming. I think he should do Punish Pugs.
Then afterwards, you could call it Pugs Pukes.
Exactly.
Pee-pee. Pugs Pukes.
Let's have a look. So what we got? Go back. What's your all-day vape now? All four, please. I change. I don't have an all-day vape. I swap and change so many times. It's unbelievable. I like a strawberry. I do like strawberry in things, but I don't have a full-on all-day vape because I'll get sick of something and want to try something else, and I want something a bit sweeter. And like in this, I've got some. What I'm using, I've got this Tuscan, which is a lemon. And I quite fancied a lemon. So I've got a lemon vape.
I think the closest thing I've got is the Amatorium Fudge.
Yeah.
I keep on going back to that. And while I was making it, I went through litres and litres of it.
I'm more of the type that I've been on the vanilla something and the vanilla custard now for shit close to a year, and now this stuff here's come in, and it'll probably be a third one. I don't really need to mix anything else for the next probably year to 2 years because I could vape these three things for at least a year. And
Bill takes his ADV seriously.
Yeah, I all day vape. More so, it seems like whenever I try to bring something else into the mix, it's never quite there, and then I start trying to tweak it a little, and the more I try to tweak it, the worse it gets. And
Rocky
so
Toonies is blueberries and cream.
Out.
We know that. It's definitely not milk and honey. No. All day vape for me, that's a tough one. I'm kind of like a seasonal type person, but also if I just mix something, I really like it. The one I've went back to quite a few times is my first version of the key lime cheesecake is one, and as buttery toffee custard. I haven't mixed the V2, but I'm sure it'll be good. Has been like my most recent one that I could just vape all day long. Yeah.
To me, it's got to be a smooth, mellow kind of something that's not in your face type stuff, but yet has a nice, smooth, mellow flavor. Yep. If it's something that's real, it can be real good. But it's kind of like I liken it to like when you're eating something that you're like, oh, that's rich. That's real rich. It's like, oh, that tastes really good, but I can only take a couple of bites because it's just too rich and my taste buds get overloaded. And I think in vaping, it's similar to that. I don't want it to be too strong and in your face, but I do want that essence of it to be there all the time. And I don't want it disappearing. and it's hard to find,
Eugene, if you're, let us know if you're in the UK and we can point you in the right direction for some 72 milligram. Because you put on, I used to mix my own about 7 years ago. Where can we get 72 VG base, Nick? I've got 500 mil left, but has turned brown, smells like tobacco. Lol.
Yeah, and then I had my island cake was an ADV for me, and the blackberry custard. Those two were the other ones that I made a lot of.
Yeah, I can do a custard all day. I can do a vanilla all day, or I can do a cake all day.
Yep.
It used to be, I used to do, when I first started, I always did just straight strawberry or a straight vanilla. Oh, Bill's, his thunderstorm must be here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bill's thunderstorm's here. Either that, he's hiding under
Everybody,
the
do your
table
best
now.
Bill impression.
Yeah.
Police squad.
Yeah.
You'll see a cat jump on his head and then jump down again.
Yeah. So yes, I used to do a strawberry, and when I first started vaping, or a straight vanilla. But that one you could only get single flavors, and that. But then obviously when other stuff came out, I've never found the one where I just think I want this all day.
That blueberry lemon juice head used to be one of our ADVs that we couldn't get enough of. And then before that, it was a mango strawberry mix. Was really good, but we use so much of it, we got anti-mango for a long time. We just, you hit that threshold, and then it's like I can't touch mango for a long time.
Yeah, I do find that I get bored of them after a while.
Yep.
And I've never found one. I've found stuff that I could go back to and have a bottle every now and again, like, lemon pocket and things like that, but I wouldn't say that I want that all the time.
I can still go back to the Shamrock Cookie from Bad Boy. I actually still like that one.
Say that again.
The lemon pocket it's very rich.
Yeah.
Is it? Same with the Sad Boy Shamrock Cookie. That's a very rich flavor. It reminds me of the Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies, and that if I'm craving that, that's still a good one. Someone actually did come up with a really good mix and shared it with me, a private mix that's pretty spot on. So I don't have to buy it now, but
Frank Snowman picked up a Mardine, a nut muffin, put them together with Flavor West sweetener. Did a second version with added VT butter base. I don't get any butter, but something akin to Yakima hops.
Ooh.
V1 was better.
V1 was better. Okay. Yeah, Bob has done a little testing lately. I was reading on the Reddit.
Tim B's asking me if there's a recipe for the Amatorium Delight. And yeah, but it's secret.
Yeah.
No, there's no recipe for it. It was just made out of
upside down because I nicked them up so I can know which ones are which. So that's true. It's country fudge. It's just a fudge bar.
Bless you. It was made with alchemy. There's no recipe.
Yeah. Dave Lloyd's All Devays pound cake.
Oh, Dave actually made this run that Wendy and them tested. They call it Dave's butt crack, or something like that.
I do like
over the top cookie that he made that everybody seemed to love.
See, I do like Nevern's secret sauce that I've got. I do like that, but it's same again. I've done an 120ml bottle of it. I've got halfway down it and thought, I've had enough of that. Do you know what I mean? And I like it, but I've had enough. So, same as this. I like that. It's a strawberry jam.
I keep on going back.
As I can see, it's just not going down.
There is the Serendipity Sweet Nirvana. I've got a tiny little bit left, but I've been doing that for the last 3 weeks. But I can't vape too much of it, but it's fantastic if I would just want to cleanse my palate.
Yes.
That's sharp citrus, which just go cleanse.
Yeah, there you go. Graham mixes at midnight on an altar, sacrificing a virgin goat.
Yeah.
That means Graham has to get up even earlier in the morning because he has to go. And right now, with Liam taking them up, all up to the top of that ridge to test them out, he's got to go and get them before Liam takes them up.
Yeah, but that's wrong. There's no virgins in Liverpool.
Yeah. So
You'd have to get a newborn. It's a
to be
newborn.
fair, you didn't like this, did you, Graham? This one.
Oh,
Dinky
yeah.
Donuts.
Hang on a sec.
And I did put Dave's over the top sugar cookie.
I said I didn't like it,
for you guys. I actually,
but that's
everybody seemed to like it.
Is that the vanilla one?
uh
Yeah, vanilla custard. Yeah.
there's something. So didn't like it to start with. I thought it was way too sweet and everything like that. But I have it on my side table when I'm watching films, and it just seems perfect for just watching movies with.
Yeah. I've done 2 bottles of that. It's only cheap. It's like a £5. Do you know what I mean? And like I say, I've got a couple of bottles of them, and it's like the old flavours because it's like it's got donut in it, and it's vanilla, and it's custard, and it's not an heavy custard, and it doesn't give me, because sometimes custard, I've noticed, can give me a bit of chest, makes my chest a bit tight.
Oh,
I'm finding that a little bit.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I have done that. What did I take out? Oh, I did Dripper Labs. You know, they've done a rhubarb custard.
Yeah.
You know, their housemate. I got some of them, so I checked that out with me. I didn't even get through a full tank. And I thought, my chest's getting a bit... So whether it's cap 1, cap 2, I don't know. Sometimes I just can't do it. It gives me a bit of an heavy chest.
I'm like Fee. I'm seldom vape the same recipe twice. Once in a great while, I crave one. That's about it.
John Paul likes your mint cake?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I say I like my mint cake until I got really, really sick of it because I was trying to kind of balance it. And I set a deadline for when it was going to get released. So I was vaping it every day. By the time it was released, I just was like, I can take that thing away from me.
Yeah. Yeah. I just think that sometimes you have, like say, you have a plethora of recipes, flavourings, commercial juice that you don't have to just stick to one flavour. Try something. Try something out. Try something you've never. If you're going to mix, try something you've never mixed before. Use Rockatuni's milk and honey. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Which I just did yesterday.
Yeah, me and Bill tried. I've had milk and honey in my drawer for ages, so we finally cracked me and Bill, and we put it in the that mix that Bill's going on about, and we only used it at 0.25, and it made a big difference.
Yeah. We'll say in vape too much custard, you'll be farting custard. Have you ever noticed that everybody else's vape always smells nicer than yours?
Yeah.
You know, if someone's walking past and they're vaping, you can smell it and you think, that smells nice.
Yep.
Don't know why. I have no idea why. It always smells nicer than when you've got it.
Well, last week I was out in the pub and I was outside vaping, and there were smokers, and I was like that. Somebody was smoking a Gold Virginia Rollies, which I used to smoke, and I was just like, "Oh, that smells gorgeous." And then I just thought, "Shit."
Anybody who's thinking they don't like tobaccos, dare you to try that recipe, the fruity peanut butter smoothie. It'll surprise you. If you're borderline thinking, I would like to try one, but I'm not sure, this is the one. And let it steep a little bit, but try it as it steeps. So start off, it's almost all peanut flavor. And then that glory slowly creeps up a little bit tobacco. It never gets overpowering, but it's there. No. That recipe there is surprised the crap out of me personally, and I made it.
Eugene, yes, I have tried Digby's. I've had a few sent over from Digby's, to be fair. If you look on my channel, I have done a few. Yeah, I do like Digby's juice. He does some quite good juices. Mum's custard's quite nice, but that's same again. I can't do that all the time because it gives me chest ache. Do you know what I mean? But some of his others are quite nice, definitely. Especially when he's got his offer on. It's only a £5. Nope. Frank Snowman, Nevin Scorned and Crimson Seed are the best 2 juices I've tasted. Almost everything else has been either thin and weak or nondescript.
Well, Bill did not get electrocuted. Good.
Oh, Bill, we thought you'd been shocked.
We took a whack.
Did you?
It took a little bit. Yeah, it's pounding down pretty hard out right now. So
So does it? It didn't eat your house, did it?
No, it's just it was a big boom, and then everything went. But
Right.
Did your power flicker too, or just the internet?
the power.
Right.
Yeah.
Cloudchuck is saying, anyone got any good apple recipes? It depends, because there's a 2-flavour banger that Graham and Bill came up with, which is the apple pie one.
I didn't come up with that.
We'll say you did, Bill. You tested
Graham
it.
came up with that. He just named it originally, but actually, if I remember right,
I called it Bill's apple pie, didn't I?
Yes.
right. But if I remember correctly, you nicked it off of somebody else that had it years ago or something, didn't you?
No, it was. I think it was an idea. It triggered from an idea on Noted. I think a lot of my idea. Was Noted. Noted said that Flavora apple pie filling tastes like the apple pie filling from McDonald's.
Yeah, but see, Noted's gone way downhill in the last
month
or so. It's really gotten a lot worse.
It's only on for 30 minutes now.
Yeah,
I only do 30 minutes.
That I don't know what's happened there, but it's like they've. I don't know. It's like it's changed, and it's just not near as good as it used to be.
Yeah, it's like I say, it's only 38 minutes now, isn't it?
Yeah, what was the other one from Noted, which was a really good? The white chocolate.
Yeah, they used to have some good stuff, but not lately, though. That's what I'm saying. Last month or so, it's just been.
It was with the kind of.
I feel like this last week was legendary.
Yes.
Did you find it, Graham? Your recipe?
Oh no.
Can you remember what it was? Because it was
Bill's apple pie. I called it.
Yeah, but can you remember what was in it?
Mix got it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell you what's in it. It's right here.
It's 1.15 apple pie filling and apple pie FA F4.
Flavora apple filling and FA apple pie. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's a nice apple pie. It is a nice apple pie.
Yeah, and if you put the apple, if you find like the apple, it's very thin apple in the very thin layer of apple in there. If you want to boost, if you think I want more apple, just boost it up a little bit, or just add FA Fuji apple to it. Like
you kill the cinnamon somewhat when you try to do stuff with it.
If you put the Fuji in at 1.5, it tones down the cinnamon from the apple and gives it a slightly sharper taste.
Yeah, it needs the cinnamon now.
See, I'm not a massive apple person.
See, I'll be honest, all three of us are surprised that we actually agreed on the top flavor. That was kind of we don't normally do that because we all have completely different taste. And I'm the one that tastes all the weird notes. I mean,
no, I just tuned off when you slagged off legendary custard.
Yeah. Frank,
which is in this, by the way, I'm vaping right now. That's got legendary custard. It's not a bad flavor. It just does have an off note.
No, it needs to update Savory and Florals. Those 2 episodes are years old.
Yeah, that's actually in the works. I think there's in the list. I didn't make the list, but I'll double check and make sure Savory and Florals are in there.
It did sometimes, though. I mean, the problem that you have there is who the hell do you know that vapes Savory and Florals? Those are 2 things that are basically rarely. I know it's done by people on occasions, but it's usually we're going to make Benny vape Savory, or you got somebody. You don't ever hear somebody, my favorite vape is beef stroganoff. It's just
But I was just about to say that you're saying who likes what is it? It's floral flavors. Bogan's just come out with a rose flavor because that's a sweet in Australia. I didn't like it. All I could taste was floral rose. I said it's got floral this, innit? He went, yeah, it's rose. No.
Yeah, but somebody, what do you call it? What, Parma Violet or whatever?
Oh yeah, Parma Violet. Yeah.
Yeah. And isn't Aiden? Wasn't he looking for one for?
I kept on sending him stuff to test.
but as far as I know, he never found what he was looking for. He was kind of he kind of got into a U2 kind of thing. He still hasn't found.
No,
I still like my.
That's his spearmint he wants to find.
Experiment.
Spearmint.
I still like my Spanish rice V1. Sorry, guys.
Somebody was looking for floral. Was that flat cap?
No, flat cap. Flat cap's always in search of a decent coffee and a decent custard.
What is that one?
Aiden's in search of a Parma Violet and a spearmint.
And a Tic Tac, orange Tic Tac he likes as well.
Well, that's what Mike Haynes is looking for, an orange Tic Tac. So now we've got, Mike, get with Aiden and see if he ever found one.
You go,
but Fresho 3 with the spearmint.
Yes, Fee, Musquite. Yes, that's it.
It was a spearmint chewing gum he was after. And I think Fresho 3 did one. Spearmint chewing gum.
All right.
Well, Dave, to be fair, they like Vegemite. So,
yeah. Like I say, Eugene, I'm glad you've stumbled across it, mate. Much appreciate for joining us. You come in, you can learn a few bits and
possibly.
Yeah, possibly. Any questions?
Do you mix, Eugene?
Yeah. He said he did about 7 years ago, but he stopped.
No, 7 years ago, mixing was a lot more difficult.
Yes,
it was.
Yes. Yeah.
Just doing Frank's show when he did the retro flavor thing, that I'll be honest, the steep time was so bad 7 years ago. Like, I made a shamrock shake and it turned out good, but it took 3 weeks to steep in.
Yeah, but see, I don't have a problem with steep time because it's like I made these here.
Yeah, but that's you, Bill. You like make a gallon at a time.
So they're 6-8. So that's already been steeping for almost a month, and I haven't even broken into it yet. I've still got some left in this bottle here that I've still got to finish. So,
yeah, and if you have a floral to try, if you're trying florals, a nice entry level floral, try Sugar Orchid by Flavora. That one is a really nice one. It doesn't taste like super floral either.
If you want floral, do razzleberry. That's floral.
Rocky Tooney's put a recipe up. Mike, blooming onion. It's a savoury because Mike said he wanted a savoury, so Rocky's jumped straight on it.
Mike, blooming onion on ELR.
Yeah.
Rocky Tooney.
Craig did, yes, he did. Les did a Tic Tac flavour. It was nice. It was a Tic Tac, but I think it faded a bit after a while. The orange became a bit sickly in it. I think that was the problem with it.
It became baby aspirin. That's basically what it.
Yeah.
It is after the steep. Right off the shake, it usually tastes okay. And then after a few days steeping, it's like,
it's baby aspirin. Yeah.
Yep. All types of wrong. So you got biscuit jungle flavors at 0.5, probably to add to the deep fried pastry dough at 1.5, liquid amber and onion at 2.5. I think, is that liquid amber trying to cook the onion and liquefy the onion?
I guess.
Why would you want liquid onion?
Fried onion.
That's for when you're getting really stuffed up. You liquefy your onion, you press it, and juice it. I've done that before. It works, but it'll also make you.
Liquefy your onion sounds like a sex act or something. Yeah. I don't really think I want to do it.
Well, yes, just pour it down the sink, mate. Just pour it down the sink. Get rid of it if you don't like it.
No, I'm not a big onion fan in the first place. I don't mind like a few diced onions on a burger or something, but I don't really want onion. I mean, a White Castle's okay, but that's about as far as it goes.
Well, I did find a trick though. If you don't like the flavor, but you like the scent, get a couple bamboo sticks and you put them in the jar and tip them over, and you can actually use them to scent your room. I figured that out. If you don't like the scent, but you don't like the flavor.
Yeah, I don't mind the flavor. I just don't like the actual onion itself. Yeah,
I wasn't talking about the thing. He just said he has a lot of juices put on sink. Sometimes if they're a good smell, but not a good taste, you can kind of use them as an air freshener.
Yeah, you could do, couldn't you? As an air freshener.
You would want an onion air freshener?
No.
Only in your car. It's an improvement.
What's that smell? Oh, it's my new air
It's
freshener.
like,
Onion.
oh, wow. This
Don't worry about it. We don't have to
smells
use the
like
stick, so we'll
onions.
just pour it on the mat. There you go.
It's like, oh, you smell like onions. Come over here.
Yeah.
No.
Well, he said it was a sex act, so.
Oh, dear.
Try the cult garlic, a punch in the face, Dave says.
Yeah, well, if you don't mind a cult one, I mean, I'll put this one up for you guys.
Yeah, I've actually had onion today. I had beef and onion in my salad. And
I don't really said that. I was making smash burgers on the griddle, and you dice up
smash
onion.
burger.
You all have
smash
steak and
burgers?
shakes?
No.
You all have steak and shakes over there? No.
No.
Basically, if you had a steak and shake, it'd be real easy to explain. But you got
Oh,
the
right.
burger, you smash it, and then you cook it at a real
Yeah, you
high
smash
temp.
it. You
get
literally
like
smash the middle of it.
you get like a
So-
crispy edge on the outer, and then you flip it, and you get a crispy edge on, and then you put it's fantastic. It tastes great.
My brother swears by him too. He likes smash burgers. I like a nice, just juicy burger.
Well,
Those-
they can.
those of you that are brave and
Don't
do have
think
access
that
to
they're
parts.
not juicy just because they're called. They're still
That's
juicy.
right.
I actually like that vape.
That actually
I
sounds
can make
quite
you
nice.
a juicy smash burger if you want one.
Yeah.
Just did. Here a couple on the fourth. On the fourth, we had juicy smash burgers actually.
Oh, yeah, happy 4th of July. Did you have a good ones? Did you have a good time?
But that's done. That's old news.
yeah.
It's already the 6th. That's 2 days ago.
Happy Treason Day.
I was waiting for that. No one said that. It's the first time. I was actually surprised.
Yeah, mate. There's plenty of people in Eugene. Get your mixing gear out. There's plenty of people in chat and plenty of people in on the shows that can help you out. There's
Yeah,
plenty of shows
and
out there as
Eugene,
well.
Eugene, go on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, look for Monkey on Juice on Facebook, and that's Graham's baby. But Liam's on there, Tim's on there, I'm on there. Benny's not because he's anti-Facebook.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
But and anything that you've got questions during the week or whatever else, throw anything in there. One of us will get in there, and I'll get on there and tell you I haven't got a clue, or Graham or Liam or somebody
I'll
else.
just tell you to buy stuff.
And the link's right there. He made it even easier for you. Graham, put
Yeah,
the
bring
link
your
in there.
checkbook if you get on with Graham. Basically is what it gets.
Yeah,
down
you get on with Graham. Make sure you have plenty of room in your checkbook because he's going to give you a list of flavors. And he's going to tell you need this list of flavors. Here's the thing. You order it on a day when he's not there and you got a chance you might get away with not adding 40 flavors. However,
Right.
if you do not order and do not have tiramisu, do it.
Rocky, chicken and a biscuit. By God, I could eat some chicken and a biscuit. I like Philadelphia cream cheese and chicken and a biscuit, and then you just dip the chicken and a biscuit in the Philadelphia cream cheese. But the irony of the whole thing is you know who has the best chicken and a biscuit crackers? Walmart.
Walkers.
brand. Walmart brand is the best one by far. It's got more flavor than the actual chicken and a biscuit
I have
does.
no idea what a fucking chicken and a biscuit is.
It's a cracker that has like it's a garlicky kind of salty, garlicky, yummy kind of flavor.
Yeah, kind of like a
So
shortbread
it's not
biscuit.
got proper chicken in it.
Like a
then?
plain shortbread biscuit.
No,
like,
not
not really shortbread. It's
No, there's a picture of a chicken on the box though. So
So basically, it's a Walker's chicken flavored crisps.
oh, so you're talking about the chicken biscuit crackers. I meant
Yes.
like chicken and biscuit, like actual
Yeah.
chicken and biscuits.
yeah.
Which Swaggy has made a chicken and biscuits flavor, and I do have it, and it smells like chicken soup.
Yeah.
It tastes like chicken soup. It's kind of weird.
Apathy's just got another 104 flavours from Bull City.
I wound up doing the same thing, but over 2 different orders. One of them was over the weekend. Yeah, they're not in yet, actually. So
I don't think I've bought new flavors for over 4 months, 5 months.
I have to now.
Think you
I
make
don't have a
everybody else
choice
fucking buy them,
now.
that's why.
Now I've still got loads which I have. You when you buy them in and you go, I haven't got round to them yet. I
Bull
decided
City
to
wise, I'm
separate.
set through October right now.
There you go, Benny. See, there's a chicken on the box.
Yeah,
right
chicken.
there.
Those are actually delicious, though. They really are.
So basically, that is chicken flavoured crisps, basically.
No, it's not really chicken flavored. You
Not
can't
really
taste
chicken.
it.
It's like
more
chicken
of
biscuit flavor.
a garlic, oniony kind of spicy. There's not much chicken flavor to it at all. You got a picture.
Has it got
of a
any
chicken
cheese on it? Has it got any cheese on it?
No, it has no cheese. You can dip it in Philly cream cheese, and it's really good.
Oh dear. Right, so we are coming up to that time. It is time to make our moves and skedaddle. So thank you everybody for joining us. We will go around and say our goodbyes. We will start with Tim.
Okay, if you watch a DIY show, you might find me there.
Except from Wendy's.
Except for Wendy's. And that was even
working on trying to get on, but it's
He's like, no, not having you.
Nope, they haven't yet. And I'll drop the link to the calendar in chat. Wayne's are going on there. Fitty mentioned it the other day that they weren't on there, and they're going on. I waited for Wayne's descriptions, and I just been running ragged. But other than that, mixing and mental health, I still have the Break the Stigma Unity Discord. If anyone needs a place to hang out, you got the Misfits Discord, same thing. Place to get a little bit of help if you need it, or to help others. Other than that, just have a good day and try and reach out to those you haven't heard from. It's really still important, especially
I need help with my short iron. Should you all do anything there?
If you need a short iron issue, go to Bill. But and I'll pass it over to Graham because the chair goes last.
Okay, thanks everyone. As normal, you can catch us over on Monkey on Juice on Facebook. I really don't want to be on Facebook. I really don't want to be on Facebook. Don't want to be on any social media, but it's kind of necessary, isn't it?
It is.
You catch us over if you need any help with mixing. The Monkey on Juice group, just ask any question. You'll normally get an answer within about an hour from either me, Liam, or Nick's normally there helping out as well.
A severe thunderstorm watch has been issued for your location.
Not again. Grief.
Liam's not here, so if you want any one shots, it's DIYflavorchasers.co.uk. My juice is one of my concentrates over there. Wolf Tams is over there. Tams, Liam's, Nick's, Luke's. Don't forget Luke's. He's a fantastic mixer, and he's a perfectionist as well. And currently having a sale at the moment. On Amatorium. If you're amatorium.co.uk, it's 15% off at the moment. And from Saturday, I'm going to start discounting one juice all the way through the summer with the extra 15% off.
Ooh.
So each week, one juice is going to drop down to 10. And then you can get an extra 15% off. So if you've got that flavor that you really want, stock up.
Yeah, take advantage.
It'll be for about 6 weeks, and then it will go back to normal. So I'll pass it on to Bill.
Thank you, Chet. And basically, I am still here. Also, Rocky, ever have gorilla? Tastes like monkey. The only thing I know about gorillas, if you're having sex with a gorilla, you're not done until the gorilla's done. That's just a little something that I've heard.
That he's picked up over the years.
You can catch me on Sunday nights on the Late Night Vape Show. Hopefully we'll be back this week. We had some difficulties last week, but basically hopefully be back. And Cloud Chucker, it's just a few, they move through this time of year in the afternoons. It's kind of a normal thing here. And I will throw it down to Benny.
Thank you very much. Sorry I was late coming in, everybody, but needs must call out, and I've been training, so I need a shower. So, would like to thank my co-host for taking over the show at the beginning till I was ready, and thank you for being on week in, week out. It's absolutely fantastic. Don't forget to drop Liam a message, say happy birthday if you're on Facebook and things like that. I don't know when it is, this week at some point. He didn't tell us, but it is this week some point.
Yesterday, I think.
Oh, it was yesterday, wasn't it? Oh, well, so happy birthday for yesterday. So thank you very much, everybody in chat. Without you, we wouldn't have a show. It does keep us going, asking you questions and everything. Thank you for the new people who've come in. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be back next week. Same time, same place. Do check out Tim on every other DIY show going, except from Wendy's. Do check out Amatorium. And like I say, he is having a bit of a sale. But if you don't want to get in a sale, you can use Benny 10 for 10% off. if it's in a
Still a
non-sale.
sale.
And do check out our sponsor, which is DIYFlavorchaser.co.uk, where you can get all your best mixers, DIY mixers in the world over there. You can get the Mango Unchained, you can get some Pug's Juice, you can also get some of Nevins, you can get everybody's. Go over, check it out, and don't forget to use Benny10 and you get 10% off. And like I say, he has dropped price as well. So go over and check that out. Show him some love, because it is Liam's little baby and he's just starting out and he's trying to get it out there. So he does need more of you lot to go over and buy some one-shots off of him just to get it, so he can get other things in, so he can get White Rabbit and things like that in. So, saying that, don't forget to put on, every time you see Pugs, Punish Pugs with a hashtag. So when you see him on the show, when you see him in chat, don't forget to put that, hashtag Punish Pugs. And hopefully Simon will pick it up and we can send him some century eggs or something. So, see you all next week, and good night.
Bye. Bye.
Keep waving, do a thing, because I've got to find an outro. Do an actor.